Rasema Odeh is a community leader of Chicago's Arab and Muslim communities. Her life's work has changed the lives of thousands of people, mainly disenfranchised Arab women and their families. In 2004, Rasema formed the Arab Women's Committee, AWC, which has grown to a membership of over 600 women. The Women's Committee creates a safe space for Arab women, both Arab American and Arab immigrants, mentoring and encouraging women to be leaders in understanding their civil liberties and educating these women on the subject of immigrant rights. In 2013, the Chicago Cultural Alliance awarded Rasema the Outstanding Community Award, which described her as a woman who has dedicated over 40 years of her life to the empowerment of Arab women, first in her homes of Palestine, Jordan, and Lebanon, where she was an activist and practicing attorney, and then the past 10 years in Chicago. On October 22, 2013, Rasema was arrested by Department of Homeland Security. She is being charged with unlawful procurement of naturalization. The government is alleging Rasema did not disclose a conviction that she received in 1969 by the Israeli military courts on her 1994 immigration application. Rasema's conviction comes from a forced confession which she signed after 45 days of detention, in which she endured 25 days of physical, psychological, and sexual torture. When a Palestinian is tried in an Israeli military court, it is 99.7% certain that they will be found guilty. Now the U.S. government is trying to use that illegal confession to put her on trial. If found guilty, Rasema could be sentenced to 10 years in prison, have her citizenship revoked, and face deportation. The question is, why is the U.S. government looking into a 20-year-old application of a 67-year-old community leader? Rasema is the victim of another politically motivated witch hunt by federal law enforcement agencies, which continue to harass and violate the civil rights of Arabs and Muslims with impunity, particularly those who are critical of U.S. support for Israel's crimes against the Palestinian people. How can you help? Rasema's trial begins this Tuesday on November 4th and will continue through November 7th, 2014 at 231 West Lafayette Boulevard in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Your presence is needed. If you live in Chicago or the Chicagoland area, there will be transportation provided, but you must reserve your spot on the reservation form at www.uspcn.org. For more information about the trial, visit stopfbi.net, uspcn.org, or email at justiceforrasema@uspcn.org. Donations to help Rasema's community and legal defense fund can be made by visiting stopfbi.net/donate.